Everyone is quiet. No one talked about anything. Just some rapid breathing sound makes the room alive. Taehyung stands still, cupping the doe-eyes boy as if backing away or moving a bit will harm the boy. His blank eyes softened each time he glanced over the boy with his shirt. Head buried in his chest. Taehyung tried to touch him but he didn't. Taehyung Pav. Someone so pure will burn into ashes with a touch of a cursed person like me. He is here in my chest. Crying as if I am his salvation without knowing if I am his salvation, then being free isn't in his world. I am trapped in my hell, which I created by myself, and pure soul in a hell is unacceptable. The way he is clutching my shirt, it seems like he is considering me as his savior while I am nothing but a destroyer. Don't hold hope around me. Hoping something comes from divine mercy, not something from darkness. His thoughts get brutally interrupted with Mr. Jeon's loud scream. He feels annoyed by the family drama. He involved himself in such situations less and tolerated even less. For him only drama is worth enough to witness. It's someone running away or trying their best to be free from him while he is standing knowing the truth that no one can save them. Jungkook, come here right at this moment. Didn't you hear what I said to you? You better be here in the next second before I slap you. Mr. Jeon shouted loudly. The matter is he is scared of this matter. He is scared to let Jungkook handle this matter on his own. His mind kept thinking, I have to protect him. I can't break the promise. I have to do this. Jungkook picked his head up and his doe eyes got locked into those dark stormy eyes. He lost in those eyes. The more he wants to look away, the more he gets captured by those emotionless eyes. He can't help but drown more into those eyes which captivate him. In this process he forgets his father is screaming at him. Can we talk in private? This is something we didn't even dream about, Namjoon said with his calm and soothing voice while Mr. Jeon glared at him. He never wants any connections with Kim's. Not even with the child. He is firm in his decision that he will abort the child and never going to accept any connections with Kim's. No, I don't want to. This child is an accident. There is no way this baby should be born in this world. I don't want this shit to happen. This is the mistake of the hospital authority, not ours. Not even like my son spending some night with him. Not with love, not even one night stand. A filthy mistake done by this stupid hospital authority, and my son's life is in danger. I won't accept this, Mr. Jeon said firmly. Didn't even crack while saying all those sentences. His mind is telling him to get rid of this baby but his heart says otherwise. I won't abort the baby. This is my baby. He is in my womb. Do whatever you want but I won't. Jungkook said, hiding himself in Taehyung's embrace. He would never dare to speak something like this in front of his father. But now his mind is feeling a sense of security while his heart is feeling a sense of comfort. Come out, Jungkook. This is the last time I am asking you properly. If you didn't come out from his embrace, I will slap you hard. Mr. Jeon said those words while keeping a stone in his heart. He would never dare to slap his most precious son. He is feeling utterly disheveled while uttering those words which are hurting his son. But he is compelled here. He can't do anything but become strict. Who would accept a person for their lovely children whose name gets linked with the underworld? Whose name is tainted as the most dangerous beast after Kim V? Mr. Jeon sometimes thinks Taehyung is the Mafia King V. But he can't be sure as Mafia V's identity is a myth. Whose existence is believed by everyone but not the confirmation. Speculation said that Mafia V is a made-up character by some mafias. He isn't willing to do so. I guess having a nice conversation would be helpful. For a child like him, abortion is really a thing. Finally Seokjin opened his mouth. Taehyung takes a glance at him and next moment he looks the other way. Jungkook looks at Taehyung with his innocent eyes blinking them rapidly as if he is memorizing something. Why are you looking so sad? Jungkook asked with his honey-tone voice, almost taking everyone's attention. Taehyung takes a glance of the innocent cute creature in his embrace and frowns at the next moment. He looks at the mirror and everything is perfect. No emotions, no pain, no happiness. Not even anger. A perfect face for him. For Taehyung, who used to be a little Tay-Tay. A boy full of sunshine. Bogum looked over the duo with his softened gaze. Suddenly a relief expression washed over him. He would do anything to bring the boy into his friend's life. Even if he has to kidnap the little bean. He would do that. Bogum knows how much pain Taehyung carried inside him. But something he doesn't know. It's what Taehyung feels at a certain moment. And now he is sure this boy can feel his best friend's inner emotions. The stoic Mafia surely halted in his expression. He takes a few minutes to study those eyes which are looking at him so innocently. asking something with the beautiful voices like it didn't do something to Seokjin's heart. Taehyung had his gaze on those pretty eyes but soon recovered also. We should talk privately. This isn't the place to talk about this matter. Mrs. Jeon said those words with a firm voice. Mr. Jeon couldn't say anything as Mrs. Jeon already decided. He can't even do anything when his wife is saying something. The Kim family's living room is still the same, always dull. But today something is making it more suffocating. The tension in everyone's face. The stuck-up voice and the lump in his throat making it intense. Mr. and Mrs. Jeon are sitting on the couch while Jimin is sitting beside Jungkook who is still clutching Taehyung's court hem. Seokjin is serving some tea to the guest while Namjoon is sitting on the couch holding his forehead. Bogum is sitting beside him in a delighted mood. He already decided to call Jungkook little brother-in-law. None talked about anything. All were quiet until loud footsteps were audible. All looked in the direction and found out the hottest idols coming to them. They come and sit beside Namjoon who is massaging his temple. Seokjin handed one cup of tea to Namjoon. Namjoon glanced over at the man in front of him. While taking the cup his hand brushed against Seokjin's. Seokjin retreats his hand almost immediately while a painful chuckle leaves from his mouth. Seokjin glances over the facial expressions and sits on the other couch. What happened? Namjoon hung. The dashing dancer asked with a sunshine smile while Bogum glared at him. Hobie, this is a serious matter. We shouldn't talk about this lightly. Behave yourself, Bogum said with a stern voice while Namjoon, Yoongi and Hoseok looked at him. Because Bogum is serious in work matters, otherwise he is the funniest person. In fact Hoseok and he have a bad reputation for laughing all the time. Mostly in serious time. What's the matter? Yoongi asked with his deep voice while Jimin was looking at him like his life depends on him. He is a die-hard fan of Min Yoongi and watching him so close was nothing but a dream. Obviously he can meet anytime. Even though he attended numerous concerts, sitting in the same room had some effect then an idol standing in his kingdom and a fan standing in front of him with millions of fans. His cheeks turned red when the idol looked at him, but the next moment he lowered his gaze. Namjoon narrates the whole story. The meeting, the revelation of the hospital authorities' mistake, and the way Jungkook is adamant to keep the baby. Both Hoseok and Yoongi glance at the figure sitting beside Taehyung, clutching the hem of Taehyung's suit. His eyes all red must be due to crying a lot. Sue the hospital authority, Yoongi said in his deep voice. Everyone looks at him with widened eyes. In elite society reputation is the only thing they care about. Even if it's the mistake of the hospital authority, many rumors will swirl in the circle. They would make Jungkook's life a living hell. Taehyung doesn't care about anything but Jungkook does. What are you saying? My son's reputation will be tarnished. Mr. Jeon said with a cracked voice. He knows how sensitive his little one is. How much he cares. Then what you want to do? After this thing the hospital authority didn't even say anything immediately so the pregnancy can be delayed with medicine. They are at fault, Namjoon said with irritation as Mr. Jeon was talking in a language which seems ancient to them. I will sue and that's the finale. Taehyung said finally being done with this stupid topic. He is still here because of the boy who is holding him like he is lifeline now. He couldn't get the heart to decline the boy's request. You don't think about anyone. That's great but I don't want my son's reputation tarnished by this. He said with a voice that speaks authority but Taehyung doesn't care about anything. He just glared at Mr. Jeon's direction and stood up. Jungkook also stood up with him. Jungkook hides behind Taehyung while clutching his suit from the back. He wants Taehyung to assure him that he will marry him. He will protect the baby in his womb. I will sue the authorities. And if you talk about this matter then I will sue you also. If I am calm, take advantage of this matter. Don't force me to show my real self to you. Taehyung didn't scream. His voice isn't loud. Instead it's too calm, too cold. Taehyung doesn't like fire. He is like ice. Too dangerous yet utterly mesmerizing. Jungkook, I am wearing you. I had enough of this round and round thing. Come out right now. Stop hiding yourself. He will kill you, stupid. Come out, Mr. Jeon said with irritation while Jungkook kept his head pressed on Taehyung's back. His body was shivering violently. He is scared by the loud voice. By those foreign words. But Mr. Jeon wants nothing but safety for his son. Appa, you can't talk with Kooky like this. He is still a child. How can you talk to him like this? Jimin couldn't hold his frustration. He can understand his father's perspective but pressurized Jungkook. Scolding him is making everything worse than anything. I am scolding him. Okay, I agree this is my fault that I am scolding him. But what is he doing? Tell me what he is doing. He is crying continuously hugging this man, and the worst part is he is crying for the child. This child is a mistake only. Mr. Jeon said all those without looking at Taehyung. But in a friction his eyes landed on Taehyung, whose face is way more calm than anyone could expect. Cut the crap. Taehyung was now standing in front of Mr. Jeon. Eyes on eyes. Looking at him like he wouldn't think twice to chop him. Mr. Jeon gulped slightly while Taehyung smirked a little. You can't talk with my fiancé like this. Everyone stood up hearing the news. No one can believe what Taehyung is actually talking about. Namjoon is looking more tense about this. Mr. Jeon gasped and glared at him. He can't accept it. I don't accept this, Mr. Jeon said while Taehyung pulled out his gun. There was a sudden change of atmosphere. Everyone is shocked looking at the scene. Although Mrs. Jeon agreed to Jungkook's idea, now she is also sure her husband is absolutely right. They can't agree to this marriage. Jungkook is floating in his overflowing emotions about the baby, but that doesn't mean they will accept something like this. I will see how you don't agree for this marriage. Ho-seok-hung prepared everything for the marriage. We are going to court right now, Taehyung ordered while everyone was looking in his direction with widened eyes. Jimin tried to hold Jungkook's hand, but Jungkook backed away a little. Until I know that my baby is safe, I won't let you touch me. You guys will hurt my baby, Jungkook said and hugged Taehyung's torso from behind. Taehyung halted slightly by the sudden closeness, but he calmed himself the next moment. Are you ready for this marriage? Taehyung's sharp voice rang inside the living room. No one dared to do anything. Jungkook nodded his head. I want confirmation. Use your mouth and answer me, thinking about everything. Now go from here. I won't go. Eoma, Appa and Hung will kill my baby. It's your baby also, Jungkook said with a hiccup while Taehyung closed his eyes. He opens them again only to bring the calm persona. For today go with them and they won't dare to do something. Taehyung assures Jungkook, but he is too adamant in his decision. He didn't even move an inch, nor did he let Taehyung break the hug. Jungkook's breath quickened as he thought about losing the innocent life inside him. Jungkookie baby, we won't do anything with the baby. Don't you trust us, my little bun? Jimin said all those sweet words just to assure Jungkook. But something shifted inside Taehyung. His eyes darkened by those sweet names. No Hyungi, you said yourself the baby is a mistake. I can't trust you, Jungkook said firmly. The whole Jeon family knows how stubborn Jungkook is, but for the Kim family it was a shock. That little cute bunny-looking boy is so firm in his decision. No one will abort the baby. This baby is important to us. He or she is the Kim family's heir. If anyone tries to harm the child, then they will face the Kim empire, Seokjin said in a threatening voice. His voice echoes throughout the entire living room. Mr. Jeon gulped at the thought of being in a clash with the Kim empire. If Kim Namjoon and Kim Taehyung come together after him, then he knows Jeon's name will disappear from the business world. And rumors said that Kim Namjoon can bring the devil down from hell if Kim Seokjin wants it too. The rumors swirled when they both were dating, and Namjoon brought almost half of the place to the moon because Seokjin jokingly said he wanted the moon. The rest of the plot was already sold, and Namjoon made sure to call every person to sell their plot to him. If Seokjin wants, then Namjoon will do everything. Even if it's killing every living human. What are you saying, Mr. Kim? You know very well this procedure is a mistake. How can you say so? Leave the rest of the things. Consider his age. Is he at the right age to get pregnant? Mrs. Jeon retorted while Seokjin looked at her. His gaze is calculative, as if he is trying to calculate something. He is healthy, and if his health is in concern, then we will take steps. First, Kim's doctor will check him. And what is wrong with this marriage idea? I am not finding any kind of mistake here. Seokjin counters Mrs. Jeon, who is standing without any fear. She shouldn't be feared now. Not when the matter is about her son. Mr. Kim, your brother is 32 years old. My son is 20 years old. Can you tell me in which direction it's compilable? As Mrs. Jeon said those words, Jungkook picked his head from Taehyung's back. He looks at his mother and smiles shyly. Don't worry, Mom, he is handsome, also with a well-built body. I don't mind his age, Jungkook said shamelessly while everyone's eyes fixed on his face, which was half buried in Taehyung's back. Taehyung's breath halted for a second. Don't talk between elders, Jungkook. Let your mom talk. Mr. Jeon was clearly annoyed by his son's antics. Why, they are talking about me. Why would I be quiet? I don't have any problem with his age, Jungkook said, this time annoyed by his overprotective behavior, as this is too much for him. First, he tries to kill the baby who is innocent and doesn't have any connections with this mess. Second, he is continuously scolding him, and now third, he is being too much and interfering in his personal life a lot. The wedding will be held in court. Exact 10. Get ready, Taehyung said while trying to break the hug, but Jungkook isn't willing to give up. He was clutching Taehyung's suit more tightly. I won't go anywhere. I will stay here, Jungkook said with a firm voice. Taehyung broke the hug and turned to him. He glared at him while Jungkook gave his sweet smile, displaying his bunny teeth, which is a threat for anyone. Prepare the guest room, Taehyung said to a maid who was standing there hanging her head low. She nodded and left from there while Jungkook pouted and glared at him. Kim's family is literally shocked, as till now no one dared to glare at Taehyung. And the more shocking thing was Taehyung didn't pull out his eyes. I won't stay in the guest room. I am your husband, also pregnant with your child, Jungkook said while implying a pregnant word. Taehyung closed his eyes and looked at the maid. No need, he will stay in my room, Taehyung said, and the rest of the members were looking at him with widened eyes. Inserting inside Taehyung's room is impossible. Not even maids are allowed in the room. The matter isn't something like he hides some secrets, it's just he always likes his own comfort and there is no one who can enter inside his territory to ruin the peace. Bogum was standing side by side with a pout. He clearly remembers once Taehyung and he were on a mission and they had to share the same room. But Taehyung didn't even let him enter inside, and Bogum was sitting the whole 3 hours in the lobby before getting a new room. And now he is willing to share his bedroom with a little boy. Taehyung glanced at him and hissed at his pouty face. Bogum made a face of heartbroken lover as Taehyung turned his head to the other side. I don't agree with this marriage. This is my final decision. Mr. Jeon said this with a firm voice while Taehyung turned to him and stared down at his soul. He is getting married, not you. Go inside, Taehyung eyed Jungkook. Jungkook comes out from Taehyung's embrace and is ready to go to his den. One of the maids bowed and showed Jungkook the way, walking behind him. Jungkook was in a straight case when he looked at his family. His heart clenched looking at his family who were standing all defeated. Appa, EOMMA, Hung, please accept this decision. I really want this baby to see the world. Maybe it's only a mistake because being in my womb isn't his or her mistake. He had the right to witness the world. Every child has the right to witness the world. Didn't you say the same thing? You know my past, then how can you think I will let the child be killed? You said babies are pure, there is no one pure like a baby. Then how can I kill my own pure child? Jungkook said those words as tears poured down from his eyes. Mrs. Jeon looked at Jungkook with wide eyes. Her body trembles while she looks at Mr. Jeon. He heard everything. Everything. Didn't I tell you not to discuss this? Why? Mrs. Jeon suddenly had an asthma attack. She was breathing heavily while Jimin was looking at them with confusion. He hurriedly gave an inhaler to Mrs. Jeon, who took it and sat down on the couch. Jungkook ran to his mother and hugged her. He kissed his whole face while sobbing. His whole body was shaking with each sob. Mrs. Jeon patted his head and kissed his forehead. I am not accepting your husband. But you shouldn't kill the baby. This marriage should be a promise. She looks at Taehyung, but not as Mrs. Jeon but as a mother who wants nothing but a good person for his son. Give him divorce after 2 years. Make it as a contract. A deal. This marriage shouldn't involve any feeling or skinship. You guys are connected with only one thing. A child. Jungkook was looking at his mother with widened eyes. While Taehyung didn't say anything, just standing there. After a bit of conversation, Jeon's family left, leaving Jungkook, who is still adamant in his decision. Mr. Jeon isn't happy with the decision, but Jungkook's words were true. The baby isn't at fault. Past vision playing with his mind. How much he lost just to keep Jungkook.